How's everybody doing today? This is Andrew back with another unboxing here. Today we've got my final wheel watch that came in from the last time the WatchGang wheel was up and running and not sold out. I believe this guy, based on reasonable deduction, is going to be a Heritor. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, it is what it is. So let's open it up and take a look and see what we have here. Again, this is from the WatchGang wheel. It's a way WatchGang came up with to basically get rid of some of their overstock for members by randomly selecting some watches based on wheel spins. It is kind of cool because it gives you the chance to win a higher valued watch. I personally haven't won a higher valued watch based on the spins, but it is what it is. So there's the Heritor box. It's a cardboard box, but somewhat decent covering on this. So let's open this up and see what we have. Alright, and there we have a Heritor automatic. Glare's kind of rough on this one, but I'll get some close-up pictures for you guys in the future. You can see the nice open face back. I love the design work that they do on the movement in these. Their attention to detail seems to be pretty spot on. Date and then the second counter, and I'm assuming all these applied indices have lume on them, but we'll check that out under some lights here in a little bit. The leather band is a little bit stiff, but it doesn't feel cheap. Feels pretty decent. Let's set this guy down for a second and see if there's anything else in the box here. And open this up. And then their typical Heritor card. Heritor watches gives you their web address and where to follow them on social media. And then their instruction sheet, which is pretty much standard. Everybody throws these in. Mechanical watches, explains a little bit about it, tells the water resistancy on the back. Just based on the fact that this is a leather strap, this is a watch that I wouldn't be diving with, but it's a nice looking watch. Can't say as I would complain for a $30 wheel spin. But let me see if I can get some close-up pictures for you here. And we will also jump online and see what other information we can find out about this guy. I'm going to go on the assumption that this is the model number, but not positive. So we'll do some research here and get back to you and show you what we came up with. Hang around right now and you'll see some close-ups and we'll go from there. Thanks. Alright guys, thanks for checking out those still photos and sticking with us. Just one thing real quick I forgot to do earlier was a quick wrist check. Everybody that watches these videos probably recognizes by now that I'm a huge fan of reactor watches. So today I've got my warp on. You just saw me in a previous video, if you watched it, purchase this and do a little quick review on it. If not, check it out on the YouTube channel. And it's also, some more information about it is up at watchaddiction.us. But anyway, back to this Heritor. Again, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, so don't kill me, but this is Burnell model HR1801. Heritor is pretty much a, for lack of a better term, I've seen it described as a fashion brand, or a fashion watch, I should say. But I kind of like how they're made, their fit and finish. They are Japanese movements in them. This guy, according to their website, their suggested retail price is $1,200. We all know the reality of it is that they're not going to go for $1,200, but nevertheless, it's a real nice watch. This is using 3/16 Al surgical steel. This is I think I mentioned, a Japanese automatic movement in this with 22 joules, 42-hour power reserve on this guy. It's not a huge amount, but not horrible. With 21600 beats per hour on this guy. The average loss or gain on this guy is supposed to be within 45 seconds a day. We'll throw it on the my app a little bit later and see if that's holds true, or where we stand with the gain and loss on this. They do use a sapphire coated mineral crystal on these, one of the ways they keep their manufacturing costs down. Does have an engraved dial. If you can see, maybe not here, but in the close-up pictures, there's, you know, quite a bit of texture to the dial on this watch, which is pretty nice. Again, leather, crocodile style embossed leather band. Luminous hands and markers, magnified date display. And this guy, from a size standpoint, is 43 millimeters, so it's a decent size. It's a good size for me. It has 5 ATM water resistance. With the crown, I forgot, this is 47 millimeters with the crown. Without, it's 43. Let's take a look and see if we can find what these are selling for. Here's Juma Shop selling this guy. They're currently out of stock on them, which doesn't surprise me, but it's still up there. They're selling it for $138.50. They're saying the suggested retail price was $1,200, which we saw on the website, and then they were selling it for $431. See if I can zoom this in for you guys. $431. And now it's marked down to $138.50. I took a look at a couple other places to see what these guys are going for, and on Amazon, I just pulled it up real quick. Here is a place selling it for $375.95. My guess is most of these places are going to be out of stock. One place I always like to look to check what these things are actually going for, what people are paying for them, is eBay. eBay, there's two right off the bat that are listed for over $400. One's listed for $540, the other one's listed for $430. My guess, just given my experience, nobody's going to buy them for that price. I think this is probably realistically a, you know, $150, $200 watch max. But I gotta say, I can't complain for the $30 or $40 wheel spin or whatever it was that I took to get this watch. But again, thank you guys for checking it out and checking out my channel. Also, if you want more information about the watch, or oddly enough, if you're interested in buying or trading something with me to get this watch, feel free to hit me up at watchaddiction.us. Thank you guys.